a scene, a spectacle. And the Red Raiders will put total leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Arizona State's offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week, because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
Hey, they're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like, most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity, so some challenges coming his way for sure.
Finds a spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. Got his man. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. The give on the option. Nice move to keep running. Oh, he's got some space.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving it right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Just like to see the quarterback have a clock going off in his head, forcing him to get rid of that football. Can't take a sack on first down in goal-to-go situation and move your offense backwards.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Texas Tech Red Raiders offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this team.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Guys, let's think big picture about Texas Tech. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead, but this is a matchup. Regardless of whether you're a fan of these teams, the conference of college football you've been waiting to see.
Man, it's so nice that whoever wins this, you talk about putting yourself in a great position, you hand them a loss in the conference, move them down the standings, and you have the tiebreaker. A lot on the line today.
Grab behind the line. It's Best. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. He wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle. It's Rossi. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Snap it to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They want to fight this one in a phone booth. 3 tight ends on the field. Sneaks into the end zone.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this in the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he makes the extra point. They march 79 yards on the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Burks. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Throwing right. He's got it. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. To the air, it's Tollefson. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Ripping off a really good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Intercepted. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Fuller. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Finding an escape route. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
Man, this is a guy who just seems to get better as the game goes on. What a run getting his offense down close to the goal line.
So nice creating explosive runs in the run game. Now you're getting in the red inside the 5. They'll punch this in and get a touchdown.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Give to the running back. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They moved it right to the precipice of a sneaks it in.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. Kentucky opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's house and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice.
Looking for a man. It's Tollefson.
An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Unloads quickly. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into bus territory at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground to try to move the chains. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 4 wide receivers spread out on 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. Fires to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Red Raiders are flying down the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Best. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. It's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Fakes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's second and long. Off play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Off-play action on first down. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. The Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play action fake. They get a rough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Second down coming up. Got his man downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it! They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? We we've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's got a better seat there today in Tempe than you do? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Mountain America Stadium.
And the Sun Devils will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Good timing on the quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Line getting set on second down. He'll do it himself. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Rossi. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Red Raiders send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking for a man. It's Tollefson. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Got it in stride inside the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Sun Devils want to crank the tempo.
And that is another first down for the offense.
Tight end now in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. The give from the gun. There he goes. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Second down.
He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it at the 15. And a potentially touchdown-saving tackle made there after the long completion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Snags it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Red Raiders trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Touch pass on the right. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked down behind the line, it's 2nd and goal from the 7. Wants to go up top. Got it set up on the outside. He's going for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 4th down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Florida State was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Tallahassee over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
One thing we can always count on in the ACC is a spirited battle and a game that will make waves all along the Eastern Seaboard.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is another first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down will open up the final period. Here's the handoff. pick up on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
For the offense.
Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll send 3 wideouts left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. He leaves it with his back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Sun Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
First down.
Dropping back, it's Tollefson. He makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the right. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught him.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He wants it all. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
They'll leave it with him. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They punted away on 4th down. He's got great speed. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into the season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Snagged in the middle. It's Fuller. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to throw again. Rushes on him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Red Raiders decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Quick release on the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. Back open in the middle. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, second down, clock's running. They'll run play action. Quickly complete. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback now breaking the field. Turning it on! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, that's crippling, because offensively you had to do something with the football, make a play. You fumble the ball, put it on the turf. Defense recovers. With this deficit, ball game over.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. Open space at the 25. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to